Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, the 11th of August, 2015. Monday, we gapped up. I'll show you what that looked like when we look at the intraday charts. It gapped up and just sort of slowly moved higher over the course of the session. Did not even trade average daily range. There was no excitement. We had a volume warning early. NASDAQ volume closed at 1.6 billion shares. Very slow Monday, just like last Monday. Most of the action last week was in the middle of the week, so hopefully we get to that tomorrow or on Tuesday. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract daily chart. Not much going on there, obviously. Still amazing how we went back down and hit that 2062.50 the other day and bounced off of it. Can't get away from that darn level. Here's a look. So the S&P gained 26. Remember, more of it was the gap. Here's the NDX. The NASDAQ 100 gained 53, but as you can see here again, most of that was also the gap. SOX closed up 15.83, almost 16 points. Recovering some of the range from the last couple of weeks. Here's the biotech index up 29, which is just really a blip on that index anymore. Still under the 10-day moving average there. Google lost 1.25, but it's still holding up. Apple was up 420, rebounding off of those that 112 area. The VIX lost 116 all the way back to there, that 12 level. That's just been the floor for this thing all year, as we're just not moving. Volatility very minimal. Crude oil closing the session at 44.52. Pretty uneventful there. Why the gold contracts down $6.30. Trin closed the session down at 0.39. Eek. And that takes the 10-day moving average down to 1.04. Now, I've got a couple of big numbers that could drop off, and we've had a lot of little numbers in the last 10 days. So there's a possibility we get that low print down to that 0.75 on the moving average over the next 5 or 6 days, depending on what these next trend numbers come in at. So let's watch that moving average drop pretty quickly, and let's see what that brings our way, because that's a key indicator for tops in the market if we get down there. Advanced decline ratio is actually positive today, by the most we've seen since back in the middle of July, plus 1,128 on the NASDAQ. And like I said, NASDAQ volume about 1.6 billion shares. Unfortunately, that's worse than anything we'd seen so far this month. Last week was much better for the most part. All right, let's take a quick look at the intraday action. Here's the ES front month futures. We're going to go to 5-minute candles so you can see it. Again, look how boring. The gap up in the first candle is the big one. From that point forward, the rest of the day is a 10-point range, and it's just a slow walk up. No volatility at all. It was really uneventful. One of the least exciting days I've seen in a while. Here's the NASDAQ futures. Again, you can see how most of the move here is the gap. So that's not tradable. That's it. There's not much else to talk about when it's that cut and dried in terms of the session we just had. We do have unit labor costs and preliminary productivity for the second quarter an hour before the bell Tuesday, and then wholesale inventories 30 minutes in. A lot more data to come out later in the week. That's it. Not much else to say. We'll be in the lab helping you out. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. Have a great trading Tuesday.